What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best WNBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 16 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 3 picks wrong and got 16 right, which is an 85% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 85% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get an 85% win rate and get 16 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $200 just yesterday, and another member who won $30 for the 6th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, a link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily upload. All right, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is DeWanna Bonner for 19.5 points, and this one is for less. Now look at Bonner, we've actually seen her go on the under in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than the New York Liberty. Now, as you all know, New York Liberty do actually rank second in points allowed, and because of that, that's the reason why we do like the under for this situation here. When it comes to DeWanna Bonner as well, when we look at her average over the last 5, it is 17.6. But on top of everything else, when it comes to DeWanna Bonner's position, which is roughly, that small forward position, we actually see Liberty do a very good job at restricting that as well. So all signs really do point towards the under in this matchup, and because of that, we are sticking to the under here. So DeWanna Bonner, 19.5 points for less, I think is a great pick. So getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about Angel Reese. Now, Angel Reese, great player, and this one is for 9.5 rebounds, and this one is for less. Now look at Angel Reese, we've actually seen her go on the under in 1 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against Atlanta Dream. As you all know, Atlanta Dream do actually rank 8th in rebounds allowed. However, when it comes to position, Atlanta Dream actually rank very high when it comes to restricting rebounds to the forward position, and that's the reason why we do like the under for this situation here. We think she's done a fantastic job, and overall, when it comes to Angel Reese in general, although she does have a pretty high usage rate, we definitely see it changing in this next matchup, especially against Atlanta Dream. When we look at both of these teams, we aren't expecting too much pace from both sides. We are expecting a pretty slow pace game, nothing too fast, nothing too slow, but we don't think that she is going to have the same amount of volume that she usually sees, and that's another reason why we do like the under here. When we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have her favored for the under as well, so that's another telltale sign for us that we are sticking to the under here. So Angel Reese, 9.5 rebounds for less, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one is Alyssa Thomas. Now, as you all know, Alyssa Thomas, great player, and this one is for 12.5 points, and this one is for more. Now look at Alyssa Thomas, we've actually seen her go on the over in 1 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against New York Liberty. Now, as you all know, New York Liberty, they do rank 2nd in points allowed, but when it comes to the power forward position, which is what we actually see Alyssa Thomas play quite a lot in position-wise, we actually see that New York Liberty do a very poor job at restricting points from this position, and because of that, we do like the over for someone like Alyssa Thomas. Now Alyssa Thomas definitely has the right amount of usage rate to be able to go on the over here. Although she has been struggling a little bit from the field, we definitely still see her have a great situation in this next matchup, especially against New York Liberty. We are expecting in this matchup a pretty not fast-paced game, but a little bit more than normal, and we could see Alyssa Thomas take a lot more shots and have a lot more volume when it comes to the scoring side of things. So we definitely think that's going to play a big factor there. So we are going a little bit against the grain here, but we still do like the over for this. So Alyssa Thomas, 12.5 points for more, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player we're going to be talking about is Brianna Jones. As you all know, Brianna Jones has been playing great, averaging 13.3 points, 4.8 rebounds, and on top of that, 1.3 assists and 1.8 steals. So she has done a fantastic job for Connecticut Sun. Connecticut Sun do face off against New York Liberty. Now, as we mentioned before, New York Liberty do rank 2nd in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, allowed, they do rank 5th, and then 3rd in rebounds allowed. Because of that, we definitely do like, for someone like Brianna Jones to go on the under here, due to the fact that Liberty do rank pretty high in most categories, and we are sticking, to points and rebounds if there was something to focus on, to go on the under here. Assist, she doesn't have the highest usage rate, and because of that, we aren't really seeing or aren't going to be expecting to see her going, on the over or under in that assist category, as it's a little bit too unpredictable. But points and rebounds, we definitely see a lot of value there for her to go on the under, as we think New York Liberty are going to do a great job at trying to restrict that, especially for someone like Brianna. So because of those reasons, we definitely like the under and are sticking to it. So keep an eye out for a line. If a line is too close to these averages, then definitely look to go on the under. So getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about Nia Coffey, who's been averaging 1.4 points, 1.3 rebounds, and 1.1 assists. Now, she doesn't put up too much on the stat sheet, but when it comes to this matchup, they do face off against Chicago Sky, and Chicago Sky, they do rank 6th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 4th, and then rebounds allowed, they do rank 10th. So although someone like Nia Coffey doesn't have that high of a usage rate, pretty much 1 point, 1 reb, and also 1 assist, we are still expecting, because we have seen it from Prize Picks in the past, they might add some 0.5 picks. So 0.5 for points, 0.5 for rebounds, and 0.5 for assists. And we actually see that happening with someone like Nia Coffey. If there is those opportunities, we actually see her going on the over here. Although she doesn't have the highest usage rate that we have seen, we definitely do believe in this matchup against Chicago Sky, we could definitely see her go on the over here. And when we also look at, some of the other teams that Chicago Sky have allowed when it comes to, forwards usage rates, we definitely see a bit of an increase there. So we are liking the over here, and although she doesn't have the highest usage rate, definitely keep an eye out for her 0.5 lines that may come out. If they do come out, there's definitely a lot of value to go on the over there, so keep an eye out for her. Again, to the next player is Kennedy Burke. So Kennedy Burke, 2.8 points, 1.3 rebounds, and 0.5 assists. Now, when it comes to her stats, same as the other one, she doesn't score too much or rebound too much or even play make too much. However, we are expecting quite a lot when it comes to her line coming out for points. We definitely tend to see Kennedy Burke have at least a line out for points, and since they do face off against Connecticut Sun, who do rank 1st in points allowed, we are actually expecting, the under here. So when we are looking at this, Kennedy Burke may have a very, very low line, but that may try to entice a lot of people actually to go on the over because they think it's super easy. But on the other side of things, Kennedy Burke doesn't have that high of a usage rate. They do face off against Connecticut Sun, who do rank 1st in points allowed. And because of all those different reasons, we actually are liking the under for this situation. So definitely keep an eye out for the line. I know it may sound enticing, thinking that, oh, it's only 3 points she has to score, but we are sticking to the under for this one, and we are liking it in this situation. So because of those reasons, Kennedy Burke, keep an eye out for her line, especially if we're looking at points. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description. You can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.